Good afternoon, everyone. It's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and it is the Chinese New Year, so happy Chinese New Year. It is the Year of the Tiger, so we are going to do, I'm going to show you how to make a really cool paper lantern for Chinese New Year. So yesterday we did some cutting some red paper cuts and made tigers, and so I want to make one. So this is just a small piece of paper. I am going to I'm going to draw my tiger on here, and this is going to get mounted on my yellow piece of paper. So what I'm going to actually first do is I'm going to glue this together. So this is the base of my lantern, because red and yellow are seem to be very prominent in Chinese culture and Chinese decorations. So I'm going to do this first so that it will have a chance to dry. And I want it to dry like that. Okay, so I'm going to let that just kind of dry. I'm going to hold on to that for just a couple minutes so that it dries. Okay, so I've got half my tiger. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out using scissors and some of the things I have to cut out with an X-Acto knife. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. And we'll let that go. So I've got my paper cut all cut out, and I made it black of my tiger. And, ooh, I like that. Nice. Every time it gets better. So this is actually going to get mounted right on here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, and actually I am going to put that right on there, and then we'll do the other part of, and you could do this with glue or a glue stick or whatever. I'm just getting it on here. A glue stick might be a little messy, but I just want to get it on here pretty quick so that you can see. And this is going to decorate on the inside of the lantern. Okay. Okay, so glued together, seam is here. I'm going to do it on the opposite side of the seam. I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to glue it all down like that. I'm going to hold onto it and glue it around like that so that it all stays down. And then over here like that. Okay. Ooh, that is pretty, and I love the way the black shows up on the yellow, the bright yellow. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna make the red part, okay? So what we're gonna do is we are going to fold this in half, like this, okay? Okay, so I have this folded in half the long ways, or hot dog ways. And now what I'm going to do is I am just going to cut down. And actually, you could use a ruler and draw a line if you want, about a half an inch or so. I'm going to do it really light, so that I only go down as far as that, because this is going to be where I mount it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that all the way along. And I'm going to cut my strips about the same width. You can measure them if you want and draw lines. You can cut on the lines. You can just guesstimate and do them like this. However you want. And you're going to go all the way across. Okay, now I have it cut all the way across. I'm going to open this up, okay, like this. And I'm going to kind of unfold that fold so that you can't see it. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this right here at the top. Because I want that. And the bottom, same thing. I'm going to fold it up like that. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this all the way along. I'm going to glue it right on here like this. Okay. I'm going to glue it all the way, and I'm going to go up. And if you don't want it rounded, then you have to make sure that or you don't want it like pointy, then you have to make sure that the fold is not there, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to put, let's see, I got to do glue all the way along that and all the way along that. And I need to do it here as well. Okay. So now I'm going to take my lantern and I'm going to go down about that far and around like that. And then I'm going to go here and about the same like that. Get it right on there like that. Okay. And there we go. And then I can, it's not really going to round because it's folded. If you don't want it to fold or have that sharp edge, then what you need to do is cut it beforehand. And I'm going to actually cut these two out of the back and cut these two where it overlapped out of the back, just like that. There we go. I'm going to finish kind of rounding these off. Whoops. Like that. And make sure that gets all on there. Like that. And that's fine. Okay. And then there you have this really cool, I'm going to pick that up a little. You have this really cool lantern, and you could even put a little handle right on here so that you could hang it up. And then you have this cool thing, and you could even make tassels or use some streamers to go off the bottom. And yeah, I love it. Very cool. And again, if you don't want the pointiness, if you want it to just kind of pop out, then what you have to do is not fold that piece of paper in half. Just cut it straight in the middle, and it won't do that. So give it a shot. I hope you like this craft, and happy Chinese New Year. Year of the Tiger. Miss Amy.